foggy day here in Venice. Volotea Boeing 717 will be taking this down to the island of Sicily off the route of Italy. Today we have a little bit of ATC. We do need to get a move on, about 15 late. So I'm coming out of LIPZ, heading down south to LICJ, Palermo, all the way down the route, probably leaving just near Rome there and then looking down to the island. Nice little flight, but you won't be able to see much of Venice because the scenery is spectacular with the city in the lagoon. Nevertheless, here comes a bus with passengers. We're going to open the door and jump on inside. Here we are on board a 717. Going to go ahead and open all the cargo doors. There we go. Let's get some power on this thing, eh? There's the battery, there's externals. Let's go on. Going to pop the IRS in. Just need to wait for the self-test to complete. Jump on the checklist. Gears, pins and covers are removed. Maintenance log has been checked. Status page once we get there. FMSs are in.
Morning.
This is version 1.1. Yeah, I updated a couple of days ago. Let's have a look at our weights and stuff. Now we need a release of 5,900. Take a look at this. 5,905.
Morning.
2952. Cool. Send that through. So we've got 99 passengers, we've got 2,000 kilograms of bags roughly. Check our smoke test.
Cargo smoke.
All good there. Test on the fire as well. Engine and OPM.
Fire right engine. Fire left engine. APU fire. Fire right engine.
So the fire tests are all good.
Stabilizer. Slats. Flaps. Brakes.
That's working well. Nav lights are in. Finish our checklist. Cargo mode has been completed. Hydraulic panel not yet set. Is now set. Electrics are set. As good. Arse protection Not being required for takeoff. Just double checking that. External. 5 degrees we might have for takeoff. Yeah, we'll chuck in a bunch of anti-ice over there for the takeoff. Windshield anti-fog's on, and we'll have the airfoil on as well. RS is aligning. Let's get an FMS setup. CD2 has been set. Okay, we're going from LIPZ. And we're going to... let's get this. LICJ. Set. RS initialization has been set. LICT on the other side of the island is in conversion. Flight number is VOE 1218. Cruising at 330. Cost index is 35. Block is indeed 6. And the zero fuel weight 40.1. CG I believe will be about 20. Let's check that out there. No, 12. Jet A1 today. So running our flight plan. It's our CHI. And we'll take airways from here. M167. Sucom. M726. Gavra. I said 806. Kikin. And 737. Fully. And 727. Gigano. There's our flight plan. It's set. Back point 773. Seems quite fine. Flap 13 on takeoff today. No slope. And we'll listen to the ATIS if we have one. Which we do on 128.65.
Visibility 1,200 meters. RVR values available on air traffic control frequency. Missed broken 400, broken 4,000 feet, temperature 5, dew point 5, QNH 1007, no 6, and advise on initial contact you have information, lemma. This is Venice X Airport. Information, lemma, at time 1950, expect ILS approach, arrival runway 04 right, departure runway 04 right, transition level 75, wind calm, variable between 300 and 360 degrees, visibility 1,200 meters. RDR values available on air traffic control frequency, missed, broken 400, broken 4,000 feet, temperature 5, dew point 5, QNH 1007, no 6, and advise on initial contact you have information, lemma. This is Venice X Airport. Information, lemma, at time 1950, expect ILS approach, arrival runway 04 right, departure runway 04 right, transition level 75, wind calm, variable between 300 and 360 degrees, visibility 1,000.
Information is Lima, wind is calm, so it's 0 for 0. Temperature is 5 C. Yeah, flexing a little. Down to 48. And we don't have to confirm those yet since we don't have a runway. For that, we'll need 120.2 and have a chat to ATC. Venice Tower, Volotea 12, again, Volotea 1218 is requesting clearance to Punta.
Volotea 1218, Tower Venezia here, clear to Palermo via LICJ 6 X-ray departure, runway 04 right, initial climb 4,000 feet, spoke 5457.
DHI, Went to Palermo via the Gazera 6 X-ray departure, runway 04 right, initial climb level 60 and score code 5457, Volotea 1218.
Volotea 1218, initial climb is 4,000 feet, and correct information Lima QNH 1007. For the rest, the real decay is correct.
The climb is 4,000 and the information Lima, no Volotea 1218. Alrighty, so let's check in our departures. Raza SID, runway 4 right, and CHI 6 X-ray. That's set. Confirm the V-speeds. Rotating at 127 and a 137 on the reference. Climb away speed will be 207. Set. Initial climb is 4. And that's set. Score code 5457. And that's set. Let's check through our departure and brief it. So we're parked at 217, I believe. Just check what's in front of us there. Okay, we push back and make our nose, I guess. Facing that way. Here we are. Okay, we're pushing back, nose to the right. It's runway 4. So once we push out, nose to the right, I guess we're probably taxiing via Mike onto Whiskey, or it might be Lima onto main taxiway. Main taxiway is effectively 22 right, all the way up to the end, and then we'll shoot out in the 3,300 metre long runway. Rest of the checklist. Seatbelt signs are on. Engines panel is set. DP flight instruments are set and ready. And we have taxi set, taxi 0. Stereo lights are set. Engine fire test is completed. IRS is set to taxi. Takeoff warning system has been checked. Fuel switches are off. Radar is off. Transponder standby. Rudder and aileron trim are neutral. O2 mask is set. Papers are on. Fuel quantity is just under 6,000. APU can go on with the start switch. Didn't like it that time. APU is starting. Okay, flap takeoff selector is 13 for takeoff. Stab trim, not yet set. Should be at 6.7. Set. Before start checklist, we'll need some doors closed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent, and joining me is YouTube. We'll be taking you down to Palermo on the island of Sicily today as Volotea Flight 1218 on board our Boeing 717. Hope you do enjoy the flight today. Flight time today is just over an hour. So we'll be on our way shortly and making our way down to runway 04 right. We'll be making a departure. Couple of right-hand turns. With this fog down here in Venice, we won't be seeing much, unfortunately, but we will be on the way shortly. That said, I hope you enjoy the flight today. Thanks for choosing to fly with us on Volotea. Cabin crew coming through the aircraft just to ensure that everything is ready for departure. Got emergency power on for some reason. Armed.
Area 2202, go around.
Okay, it's on APU.
Area 2202, Roger,
APU errors
go
on.
around. contact the radar on 118.190.
Switching on.
Adria 2202 contacting approach on 118.90.
From that's fine. Let's step through what we have here. So after departure, we track to first waypoint at 750 or above and 200 knots. There's 750 and above 200. After that, it's 3400 and above, and then up to flight level 60 by CHI. After that's as per the departure. Bit of fog around. We can make an ILS approach if we need to come back. Weather was a lot better at our destination. Let's make a start. Before start checklist, dispatch has been released. FMS wake data is correct. Windows, doors, slides. Just double check. There it is. Everything is fine. Ground power units off. Nose to the right.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Thanks for that, ground. We'll be ready in a sec. That's ground Volotea 1218, gate 217 is ready for push.
Volotea 1218, pushback is approved, please face south.
Facing south, pushback approved, Volotea 1218.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brake is released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Now is to hold off on the engine start until we're on the taxiway. That's fine, we can do that. Camera crew, arm doors and cross track.
Parking brakes.
Parking brake is set. And we'll start number 1. Packs off. Takeoff speed is open.
Unlocking gear.
Start pressure.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass main removed.
And 2 is rising. There's 20. Engine number 1 set.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Start cut up 1. We'll take number 2. And number 2 set to run. And we have good start. After start checklist, external power switch is off. Hydraulic auxiliary pumps are on. Packs isolation switches, packs are on, and isolation switches automatic. Anti-ice is set. Yeah, the other heat switch is on. Start pump is off. APU can be going off. Air is off and APU running off. Transponder, not yet required. I'll do a test on it though.
Test pass.
And the weather.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Weather's fine. We'll take flaps 13 and a config. Controls are checked. Current equipment removed. Flaps 13 for takeoff. Spoilers armed. Fire controls checked. Water brakes not installed. FCP is set and takeoff briefing has been completed. FCP will be profile and nav. Those are both armed. We're ready for taxi. Volotea 1218 is ready for taxi. Information Lima.
Volotea 1218, taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 04 right via Mike and Sierra. Current information, Mike.
Via Mike and Sierra to holding point Bravo at Volotea 1218, copy Mike. Parking brake is released. We are clear. Let's go. Taxi lights in. Pity the weather wasn't better. Be able to see Venice from out the front there. For those of you who played Assassin's Creed and know Venice like the back of their hand. All the buildings are there in the scenery. It's quite nice.
Adria 2202, on ILS, final approach 04 right. Adria 2202, good evening again. Clear to land runway 04 right, wind 310 4 knots. Clear to land on 04 right. Adria 2202.
You can see the it's just gone behind the window post, but I can see the silhouette or the outline of Venice anyway. Just over there. Yeah, it's a little way from the city. That said, the thumbnail probably has a nice view of Venice with the 717 flying over it. So that's not the city at all. That's just a radar tower. Okay. Wind sock. Yeah, everything's socked in, which is a pity. Don't get to see the very interesting city of Venice in this fog. Seat the crew. Oh, I think there's that guy landing. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. And I'm going to go on in the transponder. Go the weather radar as well. Going to take terrain on my side.
Adria 2202, vacated, hold short, taxiway Bravo 5.
Before takeoff checks, entry point is Bravo. Cabin crew has been alerted.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, it is set.
Taxi
Radar is on,
to gate
transponder is on. Just a little.
via Echo, Lima and Mike. Adria 2202, taxi via Echo, Lima and Mike. Repeat the gate, please. Adria 2202, gate 326.
Holding on the Cat 2.
Adria 2202, gate 326. Volotea 1218, line up and wait, runway 04 right.
04 right, line up and wait, Volotea 1218. Good line up. Let's turn on the lights. Lights are set. And auto flight in.
Adria 2202, crossing of runway 04 left is. Italy 202, clear to cross runway 04 left. For your information in the future, that runway is always used as taxiway. Italy 202, roger that, crossing runway 04 left, and it's used as a taxiway. Volotea 1218, clear for takeoff, runway 04 right, wind 310 for knots, QNH 1006.
04 right, clear for takeoff, Volotea 1218. First air 120, 118, decimal 9. Set that up first. Set, and let's go. Brakes are released. And 1, thrust is even, takeoff thrust set. Thrust stable. Airspeed low. $80 knots. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive right. Gear up.
Volotea 1218, contact radar on 118.9. Bye bye, have a nice flight. Ciao.
118.9, ciao. Volotea 1218. Venice radar, Volotea 1218, climbing out of 2000.
Volotea 1218, good evening sir, identified, continue climb to flight level 90.
Flight level 90, Volotea 10, yes again 1218. Set. Auto flight.
November
Over off
Alpha
1974.
Continue descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Rough 19. We'll continue descent to 3,000 feet.
Axle height. And flaps retract. Flap 0 set.
Stabilizer motion.
Clear to a flight level. QNH 1013. Temperatures +8. Rather cloud will be fine.
Volotea 1218, continue climb to flight level 130.
Flight level 120, Volotea 1218. 120 is set. We'll take sats retracted.
November Alpha Tango 1974, turn right heading
takeoff check, landing gear is up.
Clear to intercept the left runway 0
up.
right.
Left takeoff selector is stowed. Spoilers, disarm.
November Alpha 1974, turn right heading 010.
Transfer buffs,
established the localizer.
And that's our takeoff checks to the line.
Stabilizer motion.
Drop the clouds, so Mels will get rid of some of the ADIs.
Should I slow down?
November Alpha Tango 1974, report established on localizer.
Okay, I will report. November Alpha 1974, I'm established on the localizer.
Altitude.
November
Check.
Alpha Tango 1974, contact tower 120.20. Bye bye.
Contact tower 120.20.
Volotea 1218, maintaining level 120.
Volotea 1218, contact Milano Raza 127.45. Head to flight, bye bye.
Frequency 127.45, Volotea 1218. Hello, Volotea 1218, maintaining flight level 120.
Volotea 1218, Milano Warsaw, radar contact and climb flight level 200.
Flight level 200, Volotea 1218. 200 set. Pull these, not push them.
Volotea 1218, proceed direct to Gavra. Volotea 1218, proceed direct to Gavra, Golf Alpha, Victor, Romeo Alpha.
Direct to Gavra, Volotea 1218. Gavra with the G. Done. Nice corner cut there. And seatbelt sign can go off.
Good evening, Santa. Ryanair 1173 is 737-800 at stand 108, requesting clearance to London, please. Romeo 1173, Vienna, good evening, stand by.
Okay, after takeoff, load
Airport
line,
250,
seatbelt signs are on,
flight level
and
130.
landing lights are off. Altimeter set, cross-track 1013.
Stand 130, airport 250.
Volotea 1218, climb flight level 330.
Flight level 330, Volotea 1218.
Romeo 1173, cleared to Luton via FSIADT 8 Alpha Archer.
50,000,
Transition
I
at
wish.
Phuket 5 Mike. Initial climb 6,000 feet.
330, set,
5456. Hey, sorry, could you put that in text, please, for Romeo 1173?
Milano, all'Italia 174, with you for level 380.
Italia 1764, Milano, buonasera, radar contact. You're cleared for Robic 2 X-ray arrival, expecting 04 right.
Robic, next time 04 right, Italia 1764.
One radar, good evening. American 7, entering your station from the north, direct Oscar Zulu Echo.
American 7, Milano, good evening, radar contact.
Nice weather down there.
Right now, 1173 cleared to Luton via Servo 8 Alpha, QCurve 5 Mike. Transition, initial climb 6,000, scope 5456.
Current conditions,
Right,
visibility 10
1173,
kilometres,
back correct.
few at 3,000, temperature 13.
Airport 250, contact Venezia 118, decimal 9, ciao.
108, 118, decimal 9, thank you, ciao.
Milano, Italia 174, request lower.
Italia 1764, descent flight level 210.
Current time's 21.
Descent flight level 210, Italia 1764.
Yeah, that's fine. Well into the future. That's 4,000.
Descent to
Minute visibility,
1820,
showers and
climb
rain.
flight level 350. 190, landing flight level 350.
That's tomorrow. 0500. Current time is
American 7, you are cleared for Alberta 1
21.
X-ray arrival. Expect INS runway 04 right.
that's that time there.
Yeah, for 1 X-ray arrival, 04 right, American 7.
So that's the weather for us. Actually, it's pretty much going to be the meta. So 210 knots at 210 degrees at 15 knots. 2-1, so I'll get the ILS. Makes things easy. Runway 25. There's only one ILS on the airport, that's runway 25. Runway 07 is
Raza, easy 004.
20 and you don't land on 02.
Yeah, easy 004. From your stand, pushback is not required, start up approved. Pushback and start up approved, easy 004. Easy 004 on your stand, no pushback, start up approved. American 73, stop sign. American 7 descend, flight level 210. Go towards your Orbx.
Okay, we've got our charts mostly sorted.
Flight level 1764, descend, flight level 130.
I'll see if there's any illness for
Cancel level 130. 31. FedEx 101, taxiing to hold point, Golf Echo, via Mike Charlie for runway 35 left.
Okay, that one's the most likely, since it's the one based on Razi VOR, and the other one's based on PAL VOR, Palermo.
American 7 descend, flight level 130. Down to 130, works up.
Might as well briefly ILS. Probably have time.
Lufthansa 1820, no further ATC, monitor Unicorn 122.8, channel.
There's some ILS straight in. And with that ILS we have a minimum altitude, decision altitude of 500, that's MDA. Be off Barrow.
Traffic.
1,000 below us. Shouldn't be out climbing him well. No factor. Over the middle of Italy. Laying down some contrail. Nice gaps to the cloud now. See ATC down there.
Altitude.
1,000 to go. Alrighty, bit more volume on the mic. Yeah, you can hear me though, the ATC.
2 X-ray 04 runway in use. Right, level 173. Right, level 173, push us delta approved, face south to QNH 1009. 1009, push us out, approved, face south. Right now 1173. Airport 055, descent flight level 130. Airport 055, descend, flight level 130. Descend 130, airport 055. Volotea 1218, contact Roma 124.2, chart.
Right, Roma 124.2, Volotea 1218.
Victor Zulu Lima, turn right, heading 010 degrees for traffic. Right.
Roma control, Volotea 1218, flight level 330.
1218, good evening, identified.
1218.
General 009er, uscita del Peleg intersection. Papa Echo Lima Echo Golf.
Speedbird 420, proceed direct Lobs intersection, Lima Oscar Bravo Sierra India.
Direct to Lobs, FSIADT.
Correct.
Thanks for the short.
Raza, buonasera, FSIADT 0157 con Babel UFR da Palermo per Venezia, in rotta da Ustica verso Capri, dove stimiamo ai 45, velivolo LIPZ 045.
Sierra 0157, contatti U128 e 8.
128 FSIADT 0157.
Speedbird from 11 Roma. Speedbird 420, contact Milano Control 127.45.
Milan on 127.10. Thank you, sir. Have a good evening.
Speedbird 411 Roma.
Must be near Rome.
411. Speedbird 411, contact Rome Control 128.8. Bye-bye. Rome Control 128.8, bye-bye, good night.
Oh, got the split frequency. Very nice.
Roma radar, this is Papa Lima X-ray 57 with you, flight level 340.
Papa Lima X-ray 57, good evening. Identified. Volotea 1219, contact Milano control 127.45.
127.45, Volotea 1219.
Saliamo a 6500 piedi in decolfine con Papalima.
Sì, Papalima, può ripetere?
Saliamo a 6500 piedi sul QNH in decolfine con Papalima.
Ricevuto il Papalima, sai che mantenga 6500.
Saliamo e manteniamo 6500 India Papalima.
India Papa Lima, il QNH in zona è 1008.
QNH 1008 India Papalima.
About to make feet wet over the Tyrrhenian Sea, part of the Mediterranean between Italy and Sicily and Sardinia. Yeah, bunch more traffic around. Not bad at all. That's this opposite direction at level 320. This guy looks to be climbing. It's already about 2,000 above us. That's us there, just north of Rome. It's good to see a few aircraft heading down to Sicily today. Yeah, that's a West Knock. Some good freeway scenery for FSX on West Knock. Current time in Australia is about 8:30 almost. I believe these guys finish up in about half an hour. Hopefully we can get down there on time. Maybe they'll extend a couple of minutes for us to get down.
Palermo X-ray 57, proceed direct G-book intersection Golf India Papa, uniform Kilo. Direct G-go intersection for uniform Papa India Kilo. X-ray positive. That's correct.
That's very brief, that arrival. I reckon we'll be taking the Foxtrot. No, that's yeah, the one from PRS. That one there. So it'll probably be the Alpha. Maybe the Delta. Definitely the Delta. 2 Delta it is. And that's on to runway 25 ILS. Onto land, we've got ourselves a 3,300 metre long runway, but we do want to exit about halfway down. If you can make Charlie, and we'll head on to Mike and into the parking areas. Saki 2, 16, 17, 19, 20. Doubt that we'll get a terminal position. But you never know. Reflection of the water there, with a bunch of shadows from the clouds.
Lasciando Follonica per orbetello stimato ai 4:04 della presente ora in via Papalino.
Ricevuto Papalima, ci riporterete lasciando orbetello.
Vi porteremo lasciando orbetello in via Papalima.
So we're leaving Italy behind. Probably just slipping out of the glide range now. Top of the descent's coming up. Probably move that. Got the stars in there. We're almost certainly going to be on the Gallo 2 Delta. And a runway ILS 25. Yes, L25 for Zulu we've taken. And the minimum is 500. Another transition. Having some issues picking that top of the descent for it. See what's going on with that. Set plan. That's barely anything at all to do with what that chart looks like. That's
Papa Lima X-ray 57, contact Milano control 127.45. Bye-bye.
Milano control 127.45. Goodbye, sir. Thank you very much. Papa Lima X-ray 57.
Volotea 1218, contact Rome control 128.8. Bye-bye.
Contact Roma on 128.8, Volotea 1218. Heck. Piano.
Paper 411, continue to descend to flight level 180. You are a bit high in my opinion.
Roger, Delta 180, request increase the rate of descent for Clipper 411.
Clipper 411, if you're able to increase rate of descent without increasing indicated airspeed, that would be great.
Okay.
No, he's direct to Galileo. Orbx control, Volotea 1218, flight level 330. Orbx control, Volotea 1218, flight level 330.
Volotea 1218, Roma, hello, identified flight level 330.
What's that intercept about?
Paper 411, turn left heading 070 degrees.
Left hand 070 degrees, Clipper 411.
We're there, 1218, clear to the general one, correction, you are clear to the general alpha arrival, expect ILS Zulu runway 20, report ready for descent.
Genoa 2 Alpha arrival for Volotea 1218, just say again the altitude. Volotea 1218, just say again the altitude.
Volotea 1218, for the moment, maintain flight level 330. Second last transmission, you are cleared to the Genoa 2 Alpha arrival for expect ILS 20.
Expecting ILS 20 by the Genoa 2 Alpha arrival, Volotea 1218. Main setting 330. Okay, it's 20. Missed that one. Two zeros also an ILS.
Roman Radar, LICJ 016, per 157, riporta avvicinamento a Capri, proseguiamo per Boeing.
Minimum altitude is 300 and we're category C, so 365.
157 ricevuto, contattate Roma 124 decimali 2 con il prossimo punto dello stimato. Grazie mille, alla prossima, ciao.
Control call 370.
1124.2, buonasera, grazie per l'assistenza.
Clipper 411, descend to flight level 150, expect flight delay over Palermo.
Roger, expect delay on the Federal 150, Foxtrot 411.
Good there, so briefing will be Giano down to Rondi. Let's pop these in. Star 2 Alpha. Localizer 20 Zulu. Check. Minimum is 365. No transition, it's direct from Curla. So we go. Yep, direct to Rundi. Then CI 363, CJ 363. I'll get rid of those intercepts. Yep, they're backwards, kind of. Oh, they get rid of Summit. Sub's not even there. There we go, Rondi, direct to. Smell like it. Then direct to Colo. And down the ILS. Yep, that's fine. Missed approach is outbound to Sella. Which is where I get to sell it from. Cool.
Esperia 003, contatti Roma 124 decimali 2 con volo.
So that's correct. Doesn't have the curve in
Roma
between
120 decimali 2.
It's rather than the alternative.
124 decimali 2.
All the way down there and back up.
Grazie per l'assistenza.
So good.
Corretto, 124 decimali 2, lo facciamo.
Yeah, it's brief what we're doing. So flying inbound via Giano. Top descent's coming up quick. From there go to Rondi and then direct to CJ 363. Direct to Color into the ILS. Here do. going to be one to descend soon. Volotea 1218 requesting descent.
Volotea 1218, descent to flight level 200. Descent to flight level 200.
Yeah, the flight level 200, Volotea 1218.
Paper 411, you can now turn right heading 200 degrees and descend
Altitude.
to flight level 120.
Right in 200 and down to level 120, level 411.
411, that is correct. Contact the Roma, correction, Palermo 120.2. Bye-bye.
Palermo 120.2 for level 411. Bye-bye.
And down we go. Okay, let's look at that. Approach speed is 134. And descent checklist. Landing data briefing has been completed. DA MDA has been set. 370. FMS is set. And that's up to the line. Load line at level 200. Next frequency 1202. Preset. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the captain speaking from the flight deck. We'll begin our descent today into Palermo, and we should be arriving in about 20 minutes.
Continue descent to flight level 180.
Pilot 180, Volotea 1218. We just left 33,000 feet on the way down, and we'll be arriving on runway 20. Good view to the island off to the left-hand side of the aircraft as we land. Once we do land, we'll be taxiing back to the gate. We should have you on stand about 10 minutes after the landing. Hope you have enjoyed flying with us on our Boeing 717. Cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft to ensure that everything is ready for our landing. With that in mind, I ask you to return to your seats if you're up and about, and get ready for your landing. Thanks for flying with us today, and hope to see you in the skies soon when you do next choose to fly.
Well, good evening, Mr. 004 with you, climb
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Xperia 00 Roman hello identified, continue climb to flight level 360.
Continue climb level 060.
Volotea 1218, contact Palermo 120.2. Bye-bye. Volotea 1218, contact Palermo 120.2. Bye-bye.
Palermo 120.2, Volotea 1218.
Over color intersection for runway ILS Zulu 20. Color intersection.
Roger, hello. Clipper 417, level 70.
Climber approach, Volotea 1218 is descending level 180 out of 220.
Volotea 1218, good evening sir. Continue descend, flight level 110.
Flight level 180, Volotea 1218.
Negative 110, Volotea 1218. 110.
Go with that, 110 for flight level, Volotea 1218. 110 set. Set and checked. Haven't put an ADIS up, so we won't be able to listen to that. Seatbelt signs go on. Yep, how's it go now?
Volotea 1218, do you have chart for ILS 25 on board?
Volotea 1218, affirmative. So if we get the runway change again.
Thank you, sir.
And 1218, we were assigned 20. Should we make that change now?
If you want to continue for ILS 20, it will be traffic. If you prefer, we can decongestion you with 25 if you want. It's up to you, sir. Advice.
We'll take 25, sounds good. Volotea 1218.
Volotea 128. 1218, it will be I-25, sir. Thank you.
So let's drop Color out of the flight plan there. And we're going to go into flight plan to pick up a new runway. Star 25 Zulu. Still check that. Whiskey.
I have a completed with pilot.
Alpha Lima Mike 29 Charlie, descend 4,000 feet.
That's 500 feet on the
Descending
minimum.
4,000 feet.
500 I should say.
29 Charlie.
Insert that in. Go to flight plan. Under Salap.
Alpha Lima 29 Charlie, after passing Lavu, you are clear to intercept the ILS runway 25, report established, and descend 4,000 feet, sir.
So why don't you drop Color
After Lavu clears
in its place, we put in a Demev.
Confirm descending 2,000 feet.
Negative 4,000 feet, 4,000 feet, sir.
MAV.
Okay, after Lavu clears ILS intercepting 4,000 feet. Will then Jonan Charlie.
Thank you, sir. Keep 411, descend 5,000 feet, sir.
From there to Baddock.
Greenwich is 1021.
Roger, 5,000 feet, Greenwich 1021 for Clipper 411.
From there, LAV RU. Clear disco and 25. To direct to now.
Well, there are 1218, turn left, heading 070.
Left 070, Volotea 1218. Aerosoft is set. Yeah, it's pretty much it.
Stabilizer motion. Altitude.
Fully established, full man to 9 Charlie.
Papa 929 Charlie, contact tower 119.05. Thank you and have a nice flight, sir.
Over tower 119.05. Grazie, buonanotte, full man to 9 Charlie.
People 411, clear to intercept ILS ILS Zulu, runway 20, and report established, sir.
Roger, left turn now for the runway 20 and report established under perform.
Affirmative, sir. You're clear to intercept ILS. Volotea 1218, turn right, heading 160.
Angle for 411 established 20.
Traffic.
prepare for 11, contact tower 119.05. Bye-bye, sir.
Tower 119.05. Good off 411. Bye-bye, good night. Good night.
Bye-bye, Ned. Volotea 1218, descend 4,000 feet, the transition level 60, QNH is 1021. Volotea 1218, do you copy?
Stabilizer motion. Stabilizer motion. Stabilizer motion. Altitude.
Volotea 1218, did you copy?
Great, I've been talking to you guys. Volotea 1218, establish on 025. Contact 119 at decimal 05, Volotea 1218.
Stop on offshore Echo, Airbus in takeoff runway.
My airplane.
Roger, Echo, hold short 20 for traffic.
FMS speed for...
Departing 411.
I was hoping for the approach speed there, not an increase. So go to 140, 135.
Prepare for 11, continue taxi on Tango and clear to cross runway 0.
Flap 18.
And take taxi, cross runway 20, flap 411.
You go to 28. Flap 25.
Area 013, contact Palermo approach on frequency 10.200. Have a good flight and landing. Good evening, bye, ciao. Yes, Pilotis.
Roger, Palermo approach 120.200. Grazie per la serata, nessun problema per l'attesa. Ciao, lo
Flap 40.
Ciao.
Flap 40 set. Speed brake is armed. Letting gear down 3 green. Speed brake armed. Flap 40. And they're waiting for landing clearance. Palermo Tower, Volotea 1218, final runway 25. Directors off.
Volotea 1218, good evening, sir. Raise tower, continue approach on runway 25.
Continue approach, Volotea 1218. Nice chunky mountains just off there to the left.
Urban Tour 29 Raza, you're welcome to Palermo, Punta, Raza Airport, frequency change approved. Good evening, ciao, buona serata.
Is that approach coming yet? Let's try.
Thanks, we're free talked, Galactic servers, and plan on rocket, full man, Charlie.
Ciao. Volotea 1218, clear to land on runway 25, wind 200 degrees, 15 knots, QNH 1021.
Runway 25, clear to land. Volotea 1218.
Prepare 411, you welcome to Palermo
1000.
Punta Airport, frequency change approved, good night, ciao, buona serata.
Get a bit of a crosswind off the mountain there. It's going to be nice.
Roger, turning stand 2 to the right, Papa 41, bye bye, good night, ciao.
Approaching minimums.
In sight.
500.
Continue.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Speed racks in. That's a runway crossing. Volotea 1218 is landed holding short of 20.
Volotea 1218, taxi on Echo and Tango.
Echo and then Tango, Volotea 1218. ATS is up. Flaps up. Disarmed. Landing lights off and retracted. High intensities are off. Sats retract. Radar is off. And we'll start the APU. Volotea 1218 approaching runway 20 to cross.
1218, continue taxi on Tango, it will to cross runway 20.
by stand 217 via Tango and Lima.
Got across runway 20 via Tango Lima to stand 217 Volotea 1218. APGen is set. Do the air as well. AP is running. Afterlanding checks. Spoilers are retracted, flaps are retracted, radar is off, transponder is currently on, we can turn that off in a second. Landing lights are off, APU is running, and that's all. Transponder. Transponder is off.
Hotel 1218, you're welcome to Palermo, Punta, LICJ Airport, frequency change approved, good evening sir, bye, ciao, grazie.
Hotel 1218, thanks. Going to 217, which is pretty much exactly where I expected it to go. It's parking 217. I think that's Lima. No, that's Mike. Okay. (217). Lima straight ahead. Nice to see Alitalia over there. It's at 747. It's like a 300. It's not a 400, no winglets. That's a bit of a rare find. Into the apron we go. Don't miss a turn there. Yeah, came in way late. Should have ended off the apron then straight into the left. Alright. There's Troydane, here's 216. 17's I think the next one along. There's 17 right there. Park and brake is set. APU is on bus, APU is on bleed. I'll shut it down. Checklists. Okay. Parking checks. Park brake is set. Flaps are up. Slides. Cabin crew disarm slides. Cross track. APU's on. Switches are off. Seatbelt sign can go off. Beacon is off. Exterior lights are set. Fuel control is set. Isolation switches open. Packs remain on. Auxiliary and transfer pump is off. Protection is off. Status is all good there. Transponder is standby. Go ahead and turn the navs off. And we are fine. Let's open some doors. Buses arrived. And here we are on the island of Sicily. Hope you enjoyed the flight. This is Musical Aviator signing off. I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Hi guys, thanks for watching. Since you've gotten this far, I'd like to ask you, my hardcore watchers who have just watched a nearly 2-hour long flight sim video, to check out my friend Georgia Ray. She's been a co-worker of mine for some time and writes and performs her own awesome songs. You can see her music video by clicking on the embedded video link on the screen, but if you want to be really awesome, check out and buy her EP album Clumsy on georgiaray.bandcamp.com. Give her some money and make her famous.
Do it! Just do